All right, we need to do a systems check here. Make sure we're still on the road because it just went way up in difficulty. Hello and welcome back to a frigid morning here in northern Arizona. I'm riding down Lake Mary Road besides Mormon Mountain to my right, and we have frozen lakes off in the distance, and it is a blustery 28 degrees Fahrenheit, so I am completely decked out in all my cold weather gear, and my fingertips are still hurting, so hopefully we can stay warm today. And I decided, since we don't have any snow on the ground, that it is still riding season, and I am headed down about 50 miles from my house to ride a longer segment of the Arizona BDR. And this will basically start right at the Mogollon Rim, which is the large escarpment that separates the Colorado Plateau here from the lower valleys. I'm going to ride from the escarpment basically back to Flagstaff. All right, well, we just pulled off the highway here. As you can see on the map, we are just about to start up this segment here of the AZBDR in red. And so we're just gonna follow the line and see what kind of terrain we're presented with. I suspect a lot of it is going to be this dirt road and not a lot of single track, but we're gonna enjoy it while we're out here. In the meantime, I'm looking at the odometer here, and we just cracked 2,000 miles a short time ago, and so we're starting to really get some decent miles on the old girl. And I will say that my average gas mileage is only about 65 now, so putting that new ECU in did drop my gas mileage almost 5 miles per gallon. And you know, that's significant on a small bike like this, so I'm actually debating whether or not it's worth it to just put the old ECU back in. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure, because like I said in the ECU video, the actual improvements are so subtle that it's honestly not really worth it, in my opinion. All right, it looks like the Arizona Trail actually crosses right in here somewhere. Is this it? Yes, there it is, right there. Excellent. All right, Arizona Trail, National Scenic Trail, right there. All right, it looks like we just pulled off the main road there. We are now on a secondary road that's a little bit more primitive, so this should give us a little bit more fun, I think. I was hoping it wasn't going to just be all smooth forest roads and we'd get a little bit of bumps and swoops here and there. It's very pretty up here though, and I haven't seen a single car, single motorcycle. We are all alone up here in the wilderness, and it is really, really nice. This is exactly what I was hoping for today. Little alone time on the bike while the weather is still holding out. I can't believe it's January 4th and I'm out on the bike in the forest, and there's no ice on the roads, no snow. It's not good especially for our water table. We really need the water, the moisture, but it is nice to be able to get out on the trails. Let's pull over and get a little drone footage, shall we? Wow, it is just absolutely gorgeous up here. All right, before we launch a drone, let's make sure we have clear airspace. We do. We don't have any restrictions here, so we are good to go. Let's get her out and get her going. I did recently pick up the wide angle lens for my Mini 4 Pro, and I'm going to put that on and just kind of see what kind of footage we can get around here, and then we'll do some active tracking. And this is a really cool stretch of the BDR, gotta say. Not technical, but just pretty and remote and isolated. I like that. See, right here, we've descended full on into a dual track here. So this is getting much more primitive. And I'm all about it. This is fantastic. I think we're about to get into some real terrain here, my friends. Whew, yep. This is the real stuff now. Okay, what do we got? Gotta be careful through here. A lot of rocks, a lot of bumpy stuff. We are still on the road though, right? It looks like we are. Oh. 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 Oh boy. All right, we need to do a systems check here. Make sure we're still on the road because it just went way up in difficulty. So much for the easy stuff. We just went full on. Whoa. All right, let's get through this little minefield here. And then it looks like it opens up a little bit again. Okay. I might have just taken the wrong line there. Oh, okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. Like I said, when we get back to Mormon Mountain, there is a bailout point there, and I could just pop back out onto Lake Mary Road if I don't want to go further on the BDR. Ooh. Oh, man, this is getting gnar. It's getting pretty gnarly. Oh. All right, what do we got here? Oh, man, these volcanics, they don't mess around. All right, so my friends, if you're thinking about doing this segment, please know it steps up in difficulty and it steps up fast. This is the real stuff right in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna pull over for a second, take a water break. I don't even know where I'm going here. I guess up this way? I'm just putting along in first gear now. Oh, no place to go but forward, so it doesn't seem like it's getting drastically worse. It's kind of been steady state here since we got into this stuff, so that is good. I feel like we're off course here. I'm not quite sure what is going on. I think I took the rocky route here. Oof, yeah, boy, this is definitely a minefield. All right, I think this is the way we want to go, but I'm not sure. What a cool little stretch, I gotta say. Was not expecting this much chaos. Look at that. Right back out on the main road, cruising along, 25 miles an hour. All right, we survived. We made it to this small frozen lake. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have a name on the map, but we made it. This is the spot right up here where I have done all of the BDR from here north up to Winona. So I've already done it on the Trail 125, so I don't need to do it today. And I think I'd rather get home and just enjoy the rest of the day. That right there is Pine Knoll, and I've ridden the Himalayan to the top of that. So we're back in home territory here. So anyway, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna take some time here to rest and get some footage, and then we'll make the drive home. my friends, well, we are now back on Primary Forest Road, heading out to Lake Mary Road. We just left Mud Lake back there. That's apparently the name of that body of water. A rather unappealing name, but such as it is. And I'm calling it a day. I had a lot of fun on that section of BDR, and everything north of here now I've already done before on the Trail 125, so I didn't really feel like it was necessary to spend another 2 hours making my way up to Winona when you know, I'm good. I had my fill. Hope you like the drone footage. I gotta tell you, it feels really nice to be flying it legally as a certified pilot now. Thanks again, guys. I'm gonna enjoy these last 2 miles on this dirt road, and then yeah, and then an easy ride back home. So see you guys in the next video. Take care out there, be safe. Bye.